You can't be a person that thinks you know perfect doctrine and then you live like a demon as soon as you, brother. Let me tell you guys something, brothers, and then we'll wrap up and go to humble servant. I struggle hard, fellas. I struggle
We
hard.
all do. Anybody up here saying they don't, I'd be stunned. I'd be
Brother.
stunned. That's why I tell you, do not look at HHS.
Mhm.
He is some holy, dressed in white, walk on water superhero. Please.
No,
I'm
brother,
still very human and
that's
had
what I'm
many
saying.
failures.
Brother, I struggle hard because I'm trying to do this right. You feel me? I'm not trying to sleep around. I'm not trying to smoke. I'm not trying to drink. I got to do this right, brother. And it's hard. It's not easy. This Christianity is not easy. You know what's easy? Living according to your flesh. That's easy. But living this right is not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Easy, it's not easy. And look, and when you start doing this, I
go
know
ahead.
CK did a thing. When you start doing this and you start really bringing truth out, if you think the devil is just going to let the truth go out there, y'all got another thing coming, man. Whether it's spiritual attack, using other people to do it, etc., it's coming. It's funny. When nobody knew me, nobody cared what I said. Nobody cared about anything. I could put all the evidence on the screen in the world. Nobody cared. Now that people starting to know me, everybody comes by my channel just to drop some hate. They don't drop counter arguments. They don't drop, hey man, I'm gonna look into that. Thanks for letting me investigate. They just go, bro, you suck. I'm out. Like what is that? So that's how it works. I think the devil's
JP, I was gonna comment on that too. Especially us, that are online, that are, sharing truth and stuff. We're the ones to, like on the front lines, basically. So it is even more important for us to be walking in righteousness. And because I mean, even if you're just a backseat Christian and not doing anything, just going to church once a week, it's still important, but even more so for us.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And bro, like, we got to try to live this right. Now go ahead, Alton. You wanted to say something, brother.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, man, just to piggyback off of what you said, man, yo, this really ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done, taken 3 hours of my time to be on here and, not getting a dime for this. You know what I'm saying? But, it's like I think about what's more important, having this conversation or just, chilling, laying on the bed, eat some Cheetos right now. You know what I'm saying? But, and what's so crazy is that when you think that people are not watching you, then that's when people recognize you or they see you. Like, for instance, I remember one time, this happened to me a few times, where I'll just be out in some random spot and somebody be like, hey, your name is Alton? And I'm like, oh shoot, is this the feds or something? and I'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like, man, I watch your stuff, man. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I only got like, 14, 15,000 subs. But you never know. And what if I'm out in the street just wilding out doing whatever and somebody see me and they be like, oh, I know this dude. He claims he's a Christian on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you
but look at him.
Let me tell you a quick story that's gonna be like, yo, that's crazy. One time I was in the train, the crowded, not too crowded, like 40% capacity. And a girl comes in, butt showing, everything crazy. And I'm like glancing, but I'm fighting not to look. So I'm glancing, but I'm not glancing, but I'm not. I'm like, no, I can't full on look, but I can't. I said I can't do it. It's a battle. She was pretty much half naked, right? And I'm battling. I'm like, glance, a full-blown battle. My stop comes, and the brother that was in the train bumps into me. Goes, JP, I watch all your stuff. What if I would have just stood and just looked at that girl the whole train ride, looking at her butt the whole time? What if? What would that have done to my testimony? You feel me? And that's why now I've made it like I've made it like straight discipline, bro. I'd be walking past women. I just keep it pushing, bro. Like I keep it pushing. I'm like, yo, I can't even. You got to keep it pushing, man. If a woman's half naked and she comes in my train, I'd be dipping out to the other train, bro. Like that's what I'm doing, bro. Like that's it. Like it's too much to lose, bro. It's too much to lose.
Yeah, man, and we're already also to Alton's point. I want to further his point, right? We're all sacrificing, especially our time, right? I make nothing. You can't even give me money right now, even if you tried. You'd have to reach out to me directly if you even try. There's no link. There's nothing. And so Alton's talking about the 3 hours he just gave up. What he's not telling you about is the study time, because you have to go read the sources so we can prove that it's not saying what they say. So there's that. Also, as a gamer, I used to game, like, you know, I ain't game a lot, I'm grown, but like I grew up a gamer, used to chill out gaming. All my gaming time is pretty much my study time now. I can game for like maybe an hour or two, you know what I mean? Maybe, but like normally I'm studying, reading the Bible, because I truly believe in that, trying to read the Bible. I'm falling short the last couple of days, which is really rare, but work. Then I got to study the doctrines. I'm ordering in physical books all the time. Y'all just never see them. I don't talk about them. Hey, if I got some in the mailbox, I got to go get right now. You know, more commentary stuff, bring this stuff in, and all that stuff we put into it to do our best to present you the absolute truth with the evidence unabated. And then people are like, yo, you just want money. What money? Or you just want that? What? I don't want fame. I don't even like fame. I just want you to have the truth of God and his word. That's it. And then we we have to fight the false doctrines, because that's what we do. And mine is, lean salvific, but trust me, it takes a lot of time investment you all never see, and our own personal investment. When you see us on StreamYard, I'm paying for my StreamYard. Don't none of y'all pay for my StreamYard. I pay for my computer. None of y'all pay for my computer for editing. You know what I mean? On my laptop, his brother Alton said I was streaming on my laptop from Thailand. Nobody paid for that laptop at HHS. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my books on there and do all that. And I'm not telling you that as a pity party. So I'm telling you, there is a lot that goes into this. And it's a lot of work, man. By the way, Ball got a serious question, man. That Expedition 33 Ball for Christ is fire, bro. Oh, man, I'm so mad I'm grown. Well, I love to be again.
I think that this last conversation was really Holy Spirit led, my brothers. I think that everybody needed to hear that.